everyone, and welcome to Mr. Mo Dynasty. It's episode 27, and we are beginning the month of June with a purpose.
So we are going to start the month of June at 31 and 28. The best start we've had. I mean, obviously this is the second year, and it's much better than last year. But we are doing incredibly well. So June 1st is a roll D6, and it says simulate the day. Win or lose is a plus or minus D10 team chemistry. Well, we are not playing, so that's basically just a sim. Next up is June 2nd, and this is a roll D20. This is a strength and conditioning coach event. It says base running speed slider change, and sliders change base runner speed using strength and conditioning coach. Roll and see what happens. So my strength and conditioning coach is a 17, and I rolled a 39, which means that we have to get slower. So in the sliders, we go to slower base runners. So we're on base runner speed. Of course, it's the bottom. And right now it's on par with it's basically in the middle. It says shift to the right to increase base runner speed. So we are going to shift left because we're going to have slower base runners. So that's a change we'll have to be aware of. And so then we have to simulate this day. So we're on a 3-game road trip at Boston. And they're doing quite well, 35 and 23. And we win 4-2. Okay, why do we not have rotation down there? What's going on? So we've taken care of the injury, and we're going to move on from this day. Oh yeah, Morales was hurt, that's why. But it's great to start to get that first win against Boston. Who pitched for us? Clifford went 2 for 5. He's hitting 323. That's a great sign. Pulse Montgomery's up to 214 with the 2 for 3 day. Grant Taylor, he is just awesome. Curtis, Mata, Paredes all get holds, and Karinchak gets his 22nd save. Boy, that's looking to be a really great move that we made. Let's go ahead and go to June 3rd. It's a roll D6. I get a third base coach event, and it says third base coach offers insight. Tries to help a position player improve their base running aggressiveness. Let's figure out who we get. We get the third baseman, so that's going to be Andres Chaparro. And his base running aggressiveness, our coach is at 25, and on a D100, I actually did roll 25, so we just made it. And that's a D3 improvement for base running aggressiveness. I rolled a 2. So Chaparro's going to get 2 for base running aggressiveness. Not going to be a huge change for him, but better to gain than to lose. So we'll go ahead and simulate that June 3rd day. And we win 6-1. Look at this look at this pitching staff. 1 run and 2 runs to the Red Sox. How did our offense do this? Chaparro 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Clifford 2 for 5. Fantastic. Burleson 2 for 4. Ward 2 for 4. Clifford with 2 triples. Are you kidding me? Wow. Fantastic. Cannon 6 2/3. No runs given up. Mata 2.76 ERA. Wants 2.32 ERA. Our pitching staff just doing fantastically. And we're going to move on to June 4th. June 4th is roll D30. Follow the results. It's a no event. Can we sweep the Red Sox? We do. Our pitching staff gives up 1 run, 2 runs, and 0 runs against the Boston Red Sox at Boston. What is going on? Ward 2 for 4. Dominguez 3 for 4. He's finally starting to come around. It's great to see that. Colson Montgomery 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. He had a home run. One wonders if that's a grand slam. Drew Thorpe goes 7 innings, no runs, 4 and 6. Curtis and Boozer both pitch a scoreless inning. And the Red Sox get swept by the White Sox in Boston. Wow. Now we're going to move on to June 5th. This is a trainer event day, as I rolled on a D8. And it says trainer working with a random MLB player to improve their durability, and use the 26-man roster. And the good news is, whether this is a success or failure, I'm still going to improve the durability. So let's find out who the player is on the team. I'm rolling out 13. Pozo. Okay. Not necessarily someone that this was important for, but still better to have better durability than not. So he has currently 78 durability. I did fail our trainer's a 6 and I rolled a 39. So instead of getting a D12 durability gain, we get a D6 durability gain, and I did roll a 6. So he's going up to 84 durability. So that's still a nice jump for Yoel Pozo's durability. And that means we have to simulate that day. And we lose 5-7, so our win streak is over. Unfortunately, we are still 34-29, and if you look, we're in third place. We're only a half game out of second place this late into the season. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and go on to June 6th. This is a bullpen coach event, and this one's not good. It says bullpen coach tries to limit the damage. So we are going to be losing 3 different stats from one of our players. Go to who it is, it's going to be Prelander Burrow, which is unfortunate because he's having his best pitching right now. He's gone 24 innings, a 1.88 ERA, and it's a shame that we have to do this to him, but he's the one that got the short end of the stick. So we have to lose, basically, we have to roll 3 separate dice for our bullpen coach, who's rated a 15. I rolled all 3, and they were failures. So each one of these stats, we lose a D10 on. The first stat I got for Prelander Burrow, and let's remember he's a 70 now before he gets dinged with this. First thing he loses is potential, and I rolled and got a 1, unbelievably, so he only loses 1 potential. And then the next thing I rolled was durability, and I only lost 1 on durability, so I got lucky on those 2 rolls. And then came the pitch 3 control, and unbelievably I only lost 3 for that, so I feel like really dodged a bullet on that. So his pitch 3 control is going to go drop 3. So let's start with his sliders as primary, 4-seam, then sinker. And he's going to lose 3 control. He already has bad control in that sinker. Now it's even worse. However, to only lose 5 total points when I had 3 D10s, consider that a victory. So we are going to go ahead and simulate that day. And we lose that one 4-5. And we're not going to forget to do those scouting assignments for sure. So let's put Morales back into the starting rotation where he belongs. And we are going to be playing a game, but we're going to do scouting first because we blew that last time. Let's go ahead and hit save. So here's what our scouting is going to do for week number 10. We're going to look at Robert Dunlap, 18-year-old, bats left, 203, 5'10". Potential to be really good power, gets right-handed pitching, probably an average to above average contact, decent to above average vision and discipline, but an outstanding fielder and arm and speed. He looks like a complete tool set, so we're going to take a look at him. And then we're going to be scouting left fielders in the central region. We're going to keep looking at them. And then we're going to keep looking at third baseman. We're going to keep scouting that position as well. We get to June 7th, and this is a roll D10, and it's going to be a play game. It says play full game, D10, player approval rating. So we're going to go ahead and play this game against Texas and show them what we are made of. 34-30, they're 35-29, so very similar. They're going to give a really good pitcher in Kumar Rocker, who's 4-0 this year with a 2.55 ERA. We're 4-1 with Grant Taylor with a 1.67 ERA. Something's got to give this game. Rangers and White Sox. Got clear skies, Grant Taylor. They're going to pitch the righty. Most of other people are healthy We're going to give Sosa a day off because he is tired. And I'm going to go with Brooks Baldwin at second base when given the opportunity. Good to see Colson Montgomery's heating up. And I think this is the lineup we're going to go with for now. We'll look out for them. Obviously, Corey Seager is someone we want to watch out for, but their lineup's got a lot of good hitters. But Grant Taylor's also been proving himself this year to be a phenomenal pitcher. I'm excited for this game. Let's see, what are we going to do? The Rangers looking for the 3-game sweep. We don't want to do that. How about Brooks Baldwin? Why not? Yeah, Brooks, you show him. The man, the myth, the legend on this channel, Brooks Baldwin. He's struggling right now in his last 34 games, only batting 186. No home runs. We'll see if we can change that. Rangers and White Sox. Out to pitch is Grant Taylor. Beautiful ERA, 1.67. Whip at 1.14. Just having a phenomenal season to start off with. And there's Marcus Semien. Let's get this game going. 1-1 count to Marcus. He's going to hit this pretty well hit into center field. Can Ward get there? He can. Look at that range. Nice play by the Rule 5 man, Ryan Ward, whose bat has cooled, but his defense is on fire. Yeah, that's a interesting team they've got. Ezekiel Duran, their DH, is going to bat second. And Grant gives him that filthy curveball. That's got a lot of break to it. That's a great pitch for Grant Taylor. He's a fun pitcher to pitch with. There's the cutter. Can Colson Montgomery get to it? I'm not even sure he would have got him had he even got to the ball. I think with that speed, it would have been a hit either way. That gives Corey Seager an opportunity. Ooh, that changeup was left over the plate, and Corey Seager upset it himself. 102 exit velo. Don't want to do that again.
Ball, that's in.
Seager, the veteran, laid off that cutter. And there's the curveball, and I don't think we're going to get the out at second. We're going to go to first.
Oh.
Brooks Baldwin, the veteran, knew. Get the sure out. Now there's 2 outs and a runner in second. You don't want to have first and second going out. And now you got Josh Jung up with 2 outs. And there's that good slider. Great pitch from Grant Taylor.
That's ball 2.
Tried to go upstairs, get Josh Jung. Wasn't biting. And there's that curveball. Ryan Clifford there to make a play. Unassisted third base. Grant Taylor pumps his fist. We have no score. And the White Sox will show up Fletcher, Chaparro, and Ward. Umar Rocker. He's also having a great year. 4-0 with a 2.55 ERA. A little higher whip than our man, but still 4-0. Right down at Fletcher, you're getting 239 on the season. Umar Rocker's featuring 5 pitches, 4-seamer, slider, sinker, circle change, and curve. A good swing there for Dominic Fletcher on that slider. Don't fall for that. We're going to choke up. It's probably the only way we found that ball off is choking up there. So doing our job as leadoff hitter, even if we get knocked out with an out, at least try to work the count. There's another circle swing foul. Now I'm going to go back to normal swing. And going to roll over that to second base. 1 away. Next up, Andres Chaparro. He recently improved his base running and aggressiveness, working with our first base coach. Or was third base coach? Third base coach. He's now got a favorable 2-1 count. He got a lot of that ball. Back, and gone. Andres Chaparro with a solo shot. Great to see that first run in the first inning. Oppo Taco for Chaparro, his 4th of the year. Another Rule 5 wonder for this White Sox team. Shades of Cleveland Major League. Who are these guys? And that was just great PCI placement. A little late on the swing as far as timing, but it counts. Just late. Our PCI placement was good. That ball's sent deep, but it's going to be caught for 2 outs. Good hit, Ryan Ward. That brings up, how about this man, Ryan Clifford, who we got last year in the trade, and since we called him up, he has done nothing but produce .314.
Hey, 2.
As he swings through the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So far, we've seen a lot of sliders.
2-2 the count.
Backs us up with the slider. Unusual. He's going to go down the low here at the fastball down here somewhere. Oh, we go Oppo again, but it's going to be a fly out. But I like that we're putting Goodwood on the ball. We go to the top of second. We now have a 1-0 lead thanks to this solo shot from Chaparro. Wills Garcia.
Nope, that's a ball.
That curveball from Taylor is filthy. Definitely my favorite pitch to throw with him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
Count's full.
And Garcia with a professional bat has got it to 3-2. We're going to go back to that curveball. And he was waiting for it. And it is tied. Yeah, he was looking for it. 109, exit velo. It's still my favorite pitch, but right now it's Adolis Garcia's favorite pitch as well. His 7th home run of the year. As he takes his time rounding the bases. Good pitch, good pitch. I mean, good hit. Clearly not a good pitch because he cranked it out. It was a no-doubter. It's a straight center field. Grant yells into his glove. And it's 1-1. Evan Carter got 185. He is struggling. Let's use that to our advantage. Oh, he's going to loop this in the center field for a hit. A 1-2 count. He's got that 95 speed, so that's definitely going to be an issue. And a 3-1 count to Jonah Heim.
No, ball 4.
Ball 4. Jonah Heim draws the walk. And Grant Taylor struggling in this inning. Let's see if we can get out of it. Leota Tavares with a 1-1 count. And we catch that. Nice job. Good play by Chaparro. There's 2 outs. But there's a Tucker Barnhart betting 500 on the season, assuming he's 1 for 2. There's that curveball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And we strike him out on the high inside fastball. I'm guessing he'll drop to 333 on the season. Here we go. Oh, wait. Look at me thinking there's 3 outs and there's only 2 outs. That's not good. Refocus, Grant. Let's get out with this slider here.
2-2 the count.
And that should get us out of the inning. Brooks Baldwin throws the first. Now we're out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. But not before we watch this replay one more time. Watch a curveball get crushed by Adolis Garcia. 1-1 tie. Both teams have a solo home run. Look at Jason Dominguez up to 215. after a very rough start of the season. If he could get back to 240 by the end of the season, I think you'd call that a victory. As Rocker is working the lower half of the plate against Dominguez. Good eye by Dominguez. Yeah, I mean, just such a terrible start. If he could get back to 240, maybe even 250.
We got full count.
I mean, it's at bats like this, you're seeing he's showing better plate discipline than he was at the start of the season. Let's see if he can draw a walk here. And he sure does. Ask and you shall receive. First walk in the day for Rocker. That brings up Alec Burleson, who also has his average above the 250 range. He's hitting at 220 right now.
That's a ball.
And right now, Rocker having a hard time locating that fastball. Let's take advantage. Oh, that was the pitch. Fastball inside at 97. That's the one Burleson's got to turn on. Oh, good job fouling off that sink. What a great pitch. Look at that location. That's just a filthy location for a sinker. Probably a double play or a called strike. Burleson did good just to foul that off.
3.
And he takes strike 3 inside. 98 on the gun. First strikeout for Rocker, by the way. That brings up Brooks, the Bomber Baldwin, batting cool 182. Slide step there from Rocker. Maybe thinking we'd be running. With 1 out.
That's a ball.
Not with Brooks Baldwin up there with that 39. We are going to guess high fastball. Nope. Take a pitch.
No, that's it.
And Brooks Baldwin gets on base like he do. And that means we now have first and second runner in scoring position. And that means Colson Montgomery will be using his clutch rating. The 1-1 count. Swings through the sinker.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good timing, just not the correct PCI placement. Now it's a 1-2 count. We might go circle swing here. We do bat. It's back up the middle. 6, 4, and 3 double play. Twin killing. We've played 2. 1-1. Durant leading off things for the Rangers here in the third. There's that curveball. Lazy fly ball out to Dominguez. 1 away. Step Corey Seager. Grant Taylor. What command of the strike zone he has. A fastball looks good. He's going to hit this out to Dominic Fletcher. Good stroke from Corey Seager. Got good wood on it. But Taylor gets him out. And there's 2 away. And that brings up Josh Young. With a 1-1 count.
Ball.
Whew, there's that pitch from Grant Taylor. Is Grant Taylor going to be the ace of this team? He sure is pitching like it. I think he's my favorite pitcher to pitch with right now on the staff.
Counts full.
I just love his pitch mix. I mean, he's got that cutter, the slider, got that curveball.
That's ball 4.
Does walk Josh Young. His second walk of the game, and it brings up Dolis Garcia, who already has a home run.
Ball.
Not finding that low inside, low outside pitch. I mean, to go a different direction. There's the cutter. Will we go back to the curveball again? Not quite. We do get the changeup. We get Garcia to bite. Teal throws the first. Good job, Grant Taylor, getting away from that. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's going to be 9-1-2 for the White Sox, tied at 1. Yeah, we got to try to avoid the sweep here. We've lost 7-5 and 5-4. Try to salvage a game here. Rookie Kyle Teal hitting 237. He's in the Rookie of the Year conversation early on in the season, but 237 is kind of cool. that ball, but it's foul. Very good. Woo. We were a little early on that fastball, but I like that we were early rather than late. We can catch up to it. And how Kyle Teal hit that sinker is beyond me. It wasn't a circle swing. Good PCI there to hit that. Unfortunately, that's going to be a easy ground out. Second base, one away. And the lineup is going to go back to the top. And that brings up Dominic Fletcher, our leadoff hitter, hitting .238 as Kumar approaches 50 pitches. That was a good hit. Did he find the gap? Nope. Just early on that swing. I like the swing. It just wasn't good enough. Then there's 2 away. That brings up Chaparro. I was guessing fastball there, and he threw a circle change. Clearly, I swung way too early. Good patience on the slider. I had my PCI placement a little too high on that. And he gets me with a 98 gas. I didn't know he had 98 like that. Wow. Yeah, we've been hit a little bit in this series. 6 ERA. Top of the fourth, Evan Carter leading things off. Ground out harmlessly to Brooks Baldwin. 95 speed isn't good enough. One away. Jonah Hine. 333 average. He can't even hit that changeup. Grant Taylor with his 3rd strikeout of the day. 2 away, and that brings up Leotis Ferris. 0 for 1 on the day. And now he's 1 for 2. Another home run. Solo shot, and Grant Taylor has pitched really, really well, but 2 pitches that haven't gone his way have both been taken out, and the Rangers lead 2-1 on the solo shot from Tavares. You gotta love the sounds of MLB The Show, even though it was against me. Crack of that bat. All right, settle down, Taylor. That gets him back in the count. Tucker Barnhart batting for him, so he's 2 for 5. So he was 2 for 4 before. Grant Taylor's like, come on now. Where's that pitch at? And that changeup's going to be hit to Clifford, who takes the out. Well, the Rangers take the lead on this solo shot from Leody Taveras. And they've out hit us 4-1, and they're outscoring us 2-1. Let's see if we can get on the board again. Ryan Ward leading things off here in the 3rd. Or 4th. And one thing I like is we've worked the pitch count quite a bit. I mean, Rockers are going to be his 60th pitch right here. So while he is, only giving up 1 run so far, I feel like he's not going to go past 5. Let's see if we can take him out here in the 4th. Definitely doing a good job fouling pitches off this Ryan Ward. And he's straightened 1 out. Good eye. Full count for Ryan Ward against Rocker. Good stroke. I'm guessing that was hit about 90 to 95 off the bat. I mean, a 102 off the bat. Fortunate though, ground ball. 1 away, and that brings up Brian Clifford. That's a fastball swing on a slider pitch. Clifford from the Mets in that trade. Fortunately, he goes down swinging. His 311 average is going to drop. Good changeup there from Rocker. That brings up Jason Dominguez, who drew the walk in second inning. 2 outs. He swings and fouls off the slider. Rocker's working that circle change here in these last 2 innings. We strike out with Dominguez. You can see the difference there. With 2 solo home runs. But I still feel good with Grant Taylor, as he will go through the lineup a 3rd time. Marcus Simmons gets a good stroke on that ball. It's going to go foul. Thank goodness. And even though he's only got 2 runs, we're starting to think about warming somebody up.
Ball 2.
At least stretching and tossing. I think we will. Rowe is gassed, so we are going to go with Wants. Just stretching and tossing. Just start to get ready. Get stretched out. 2-2 count. Simeon finds a way to foul that off. There's that curveball. Seems to do a good job of weight back on it. Yeah, that slider for Taylor definitely has more top to down motion than right to left. That's what we'll use this cutter for.
3-2.
Good at bat. 3-2 count. We went fastball. Dominguez gets a bad jump. Is able to recover though and make the play. That brings up Duran. He's going to hit this back up for a base hit. Ward's going to track it down, keep him to a single. And will that get the pitchers pitching in the bullpen a little bit? Yes. They are now going to go from stretch and toss to warming up. Good pitch to Corey Seager there on the changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Evens count at 2-2. There's that changeup once again. Seager fouls it down the third base line. And we strike him out on the fastball. Challenge pitch. Corey Seager, maybe a little surprised. 4th strikeout for Grant Taylor as he is now at his 100th pitch. He's going to get a weak changeup to get grounded out. That'll be 5 innings for Grant Taylor, and that'll be all for Grant Taylor. He pitches 5 innings, gives up 2 runs. Kept his team in it. You can't win if you only have 1 hit. Let's see if we can get him some run support, maybe even get him a win. Garcia, Carter, and Hine. I think we're going to go lefty. I think we're going to go Boozer based on those matchups. Okay, Alec Wilson. Mars near the end of his rope. We'll see if we can attack him here in this 5th.
Ball 2.
That away. Double-barreled action for the Rangers in the bullpen. Dunning and someone else. Didn't see.
Nope.
Doesn't get the benefit of the call there. Now it's a 3-1 count. And we will ambush hit. And that's going to be a base hit back up the middle for Alec Burleson. Not the hardest hit ball at 79 miles an hour, but it's a hit. And a tying run is at first, and the go-ahead run comes to the plate. And that is Brooks Baldwin.
Whoa, that's
Does a
down.
good job taking that slider. Favorable count. We will also ambush hit inside.
Yep,
And we
that
do a
ball
good job laying off that. We're going to guess fastball high and inside. Take it if we don't hit it. Challenge pitch there.
3-2.
Keep full count, 3-2. As Rocker is approaching the end of his rope.
Aye.
And Brooks Baldwin strikes out on the sinker. It was probably ball 4. Rocker's 5th strikeout, but that's going to be enough. Manager's seen it. And he's going to bring in the lefty, Ryan Baroque. Can't blame him, that 171 average against lefties, as we're sending up Colson Montgomery. Baroque features slider, sinker, sweeping, curve, and circle change. What can Colson Montgomery do? Baroque features that herky-jerky motion. Can't be phased by it, just got to wait for the ball to come out of his hand.
2-2 the count.
There you go. All that motion doesn't matter. The ball still has to come out of his hand. Watch the ball, Colson.
3-2.
That's how you do it. They'll get thrown off by all that motion. Kyle Teal on deck. Well, depending, we might go with Pozo. We'll have to see. There's a ground ball that's going to get through. It's first and second with one out. The question is, do you stick with Kyle Teal? We're going to go actually with Yoel Pozo. So Pozo's going to come in to pitch hit for Kyle Teal. Pozo 236 in the year. 1 home run, 6 RBIs. But we want that righty-lefty matchup. And there's a ball down the line and foul. 102 off the bat. Pozo almost tied the game with one swing. Good stroke, Pozo. And that ball is hit into left field, but it's going to be caught for the second out. It's going to be up to Dominic Fletcher. He come through for this squad. Sinker ran in on his hands. Now Baroque's in the driver's seat with a 1-2 count. He's going to roll over that to first base, and he's going to take it unassisted. White Sox threaten, but don't come through. Rangers keep that 2-1 lead. In for us is Cam Boozer, recently called back up. Let's see if he can get through this lineup. 5, 6, 7. It's the fastball guy by Garcia.
2 strikes.
And he gets the sweeper by him as well. Strikes out Garcia. 1 away. Next up, Evan Carter. There's that sweeper making Carter look silly. Back-to-back strikeouts for Cruiser. He is just making quick work of this Rangers lineup. And that's going to squeak through. Ball unable to knock it down, but that's all he can do. And Tavares. Yep, we still want to go lefty. 2 count on Tavares. Good pitch from Boozer. Wanted to know where that was. Tavares off the end of the bat there. Tavares is hanging. I'll give him credit.
Count's full.
Letting him work this count, and now the runner gets to go in motion. But Fletcher will be there on the flyout. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-1 Rangers. The White Sox get something going with Chaparro, Ward, and Clifford. Here's Chaparro. They're going to go back to the first inning and show that replay. They hit that opposite field home run. Well, let's see what he could do against Brokey here in the 6th. Righty-lefty matchup. This time he goes to left field, but it's just going to be a fly out. One away. Ryan Ward. 1-2 count.
No.
Good take, good take. Ward splits this year strangely, hitting over 300 against lefties.
We got a full count.
The struggles actually come against right-handed pitching. Very interesting splits from Ryan Ward.
Ball 4. Take
He does a good job taking that. That's usually a pitch I swing out 9 times out of 10. But Ryan Ward, with decent speed, is going to take that. Now Ryan Clifford with a 3-2 count. As Ward takes an extra lead there. We get called out on the slider. Gave up on it too soon, and it came back over the strike zone, and now there's 2 outs. And that's all for the lefty. They're going to go to the righty, and Dane Dunning, sporting a very high ERA. Interesting. But they like Jason Mingus hitting from the left side. Dunning features 5 pitches: sinker, slider, cutter, circle change, and knuckle curve.
Runner!
Oh, that was the pitch. We went with the old hit and run with 2 outs.
3.
And the knuckle curve gets us. We couldn't wait on it. Dominguez strikes out for the second time. We go to the top of the 7th. It is 2-1 Rangers. Boozer's done. Great job, Boozer. Lowers his ERA. In comes Andrew Wantz, who's pitching phenomenally. 2.27 ERA from the Rule 5 pickup. Are you kidding me? We've had some great pickups this year. We're going to warm up Mata and Paredes. Let's see if Wantz can get through 9, 1, and 2. Barnhart falls that out. It'll be interesting to see what the White Sox do in June. Right now, with their record, they'd be in the wild card game if the season ended today. That's how far they've come in just one season. Top ball from Barnhart. But what a turnaround. And it's been pitching. The offense is near the bottom in a lot of categories in the league, but their pitching staff, especially their starters.
3 and 2.
Okay, we are not walking Tucker Barnhart. That is unacceptable. And that ball's going to be dropped into center field, but Brooks Baldwin will be there because he's everywhere on defense. Tucked in his cape and said, "I got this." Now, Marcus Semien. Way early on that circle change. Left that knuckle curve. That slur, we got away with one there. Much better slur that time. Yeah, I mean, should we be buyers at the trade deadline? No, not at all. Especially with the fact that our budget is so limited. But maybe in the future, we're going to strike him out. We'll get him. Oh my goodness, they strike him out. They get the first. Oh, it's horrible. Watts can't believe it. Clifford tried to stretch. That's unfortunate.
That's ball 2.
Wants looks a little frustrated up there.
Runner.
Oh, hit and run was on. And that ball drops. That was going to be a run scored for sure. Strikes him out. And says, hold on to it this time. That's 2 away. Another strikeout.
Ball, that's in.
It looks like they're going to let Wands pitch to Corey Seager. Right now he is dealing. And he strikes him out on the slurve. 7th inning stretch time. And the White Sox come up with a run. Only 3 hits on the day. We are going to ensure our bullpen is ready to go. Righty, lefty. We're definitely going to be going with Paredes. All right, so we have Alec Burleson facing Dane Dunning. Oh, that ball was crushed. That may be out of the stadium. Fortunately, way early on that slider. Oh, that ball was crushed. Way back, and gone, but foul. Great patience from Burleson. I wonder what Dane Dunning will do here, is that those balls have been hit very, very far. Back up the middle, Alec Burleson with another blooper up the middle, so to speak. Like, that's 2 balls back up the middle that have been singles, but it helps his average. He needs that. That brings up Brooks Baldwin. And he's going to hit this in the left field, unfortunately, right at the left fielder. 1 away. 98 off the bat for Brooks Baldwin. Just bad placement. Good timing on that slider. Folsom Montgomery.
That's ball 3.
It's a favorable call. 3-1. Or I guess slider or sinker low. Yep. There it was. 3-2 count. Folsom Montgomery. Captain Folsom. And he takes ball 4. And that means Yoel Pozo. And look at this. Against righties this year, 306 average. This is right where he wants to be. Unfortunately, though, 118 with runners in scoring position this year. And he strikes out on the slider. Good pitch from Dane Dunning. 2 away. And it's up to Dominic Fletcher. 0 for 3 on the day. Can he come through and jumpstart this offense?
2-1.
He's only hitting 200 with runners in scoring position this year. Yeah, definitely not a team that has done well in that category.
Ball, that's out.
3-1 count as the Rangers have 2 righties in the bullpen.
That's ball 4.
There's ball 4. The circle change doesn't hit the zone, according to the umpire. And the bases are loaded for Andre Chaparro, who's 1 for 3 in the day with a home run, a solo shot back in the first. Can he deliver for the White Sox? 2-1 count for Chaparro. Let's count at 2. Great pitch. Perfect location for that sinker. Fouls off the slider. Terrible swing from Chaparro on the slider. Dunning's excited. We're frustrated. We strand 3 more. We've left a lot of runners on base, even though we've landed 4 hits. Feels like we have. Oh, that wasn't a good swing. The base is loaded. So in comes Anoli Paredes, another Rule 5 gem. For the White Sox this year. That's going to be a foul ball to Pozo. 1 away. It's Garcia as they're trying to show us the replay of that home run. We know he hit it. We don't need to see it again. As he swings through the slider. Good pitch.
Full count.
Not so much on the sinker.
Nope, that's inside. Ball
Garcia
4.
draws the 1-out walk. That brings up Evan Carter. And are we going to go lefty here? Yes, we're going to bring in Ray Mata. No, we can't. Got to face three batters. Oh, that's not good. Next on the sinker. Dominguez gets down. He gets it in. Now it's second and third with only 1 out. They have switch. Okay, I think we want the righty still. Oh, the base open, we can be very choosy. There we go. There we go.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 now.
I like it, though. I like it. 14,000 here for this game. Oh, do we let this go? Do we let this go?
That ball's foul.
We kind of let it go. He strikes out on the fastball. Jonah Heim was trying to get the sac fly. We were trying to challenge him. And now there's 2 away. Paredes battles back. Switch, switch. We're going to bring in Ray Mata now. We like the matchup a little bit better here. Did he go around?
There you go.
He did. Yeah, not with that just unusual delivery. Yeah. And this ball is going to drop in. We're going to tag him. Oh, no, we don't get the tag down. But he dumps that in for a 2-run double. Tavares, dagger. Great pitch. Sometimes on baseball, it's more important to be putting it in the right spot. That's a great... Oh, look at this. I feel like we got him there, but I do love the camera.
Hey.
Yeah, Mata's very cool to pitch with. I wouldn't want to face him. That's wicked stuff right there, Ray Mata. Love me some Ray Mata. Although Tavares does get us with the blue pit that scores 2, and now we've got our work cut out for us. We're going to face Robert Garcia, the lefty. He's going to face 3, 4, and 5. He's got a fastball, circle change, and a slider. Before that pitch. Good eye from Ryan Ward. Yeah, at some point, does Ryan Ward get moved out of the 3 spot? But who goes in that spot? A ton of people are hitting great. As we strike out on the slider. 1 away. Clifford struggled today. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Our offense has definitely been held in check again.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Clifford strikes out for the third time today, and the Boo Birds, you can hear them. Dominguez, I mean, look at that PCI placement. Had it. We were just early. Of course, it was a circle swing, circle change. Strikes out. We go to the top of the ninth. We're trailing 4-1. Gonna leave Ray Mata in right now. Little dribble to first base, and Clifford can't make the play. That is ugly baseball right there. Gotta make that play. Gotta make that play. Now you wonder, do you warm somebody up just in case? You hate to do it. We're going to let him start warming up Curtis.
Runner, yes, yes.
Hey! Safe!
I think a good throw there would have had him. But Pozo threw it off the mark. 11th stolen base for Simeon.
Ball 2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Simeon's going to go to third.
No, he's
Ooh, the throw almost got him. That's going to be a RBI single. And the Rangers take a 5-1 lead. Double play ball, possibly. Too slow. 4, 6, 3. Nope. Corey Seager awfully slow there. Good job, Brooks Baldwin. Good decision.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Ray Mata is going to be a staple in this bullpen for years to come. He is fun to pitch with, and he is filthy. Unfortunately, though, he did give up the RBI single. And do we have a 4-run magic in us? They're going to bring in Cole Winn, not their normal closer because of the 4-run lead. It's not a safe situation. Can we take advantage? Cole Winn. Burleson, 2 for 3 in the day, 2 singles up the middle. Facing Cole Winn, who features 5 pitches: fastball, slider, splitter, sinker, and curve.
That's ball 2.
Good eye from Burleson.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Seen the ball very well today. Two count for Burleson. Can he start the rally? Good foul on that splitter. That ball is ripped into right field. And Burleson, 3 for 4 on the day, although that was clearly his best hit ball of the 3. And can Brooks Baldwin keep it going? Splitter. Brooks is 0 for 2 in the day. And they're going to call him out. They're going to say he went. And that brings up Colson Montgomery now with 1 out. Yep, his bat did cross the plane.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good eye from Colson. Got my rally cap on. You can't see it, but I got it twisted sideways. Just looking for any sort of help. Oh, that ball was crushed. Perfect swing. Colson Montgomery delivers. We're not going to send the runner because that run doesn't matter. Colson Montgomery probably like the RBI, but that run means nothing. But we do have the 11th double in the year for Colson Montgomery. That was a perfect swing. Weighted beautifully on that pitch. Found the gap. And there was no reason to try to score home. This isn't an individual game. And That is going to chase Cole Winn, and now they'll probably bring in their closer. Sometimes teams do this. They get they don't have the 3-run lead, so they don't bring in the closer, and then they bring in somebody, and then they give up the point where the closer has to come in, and you wonder, is the closer mentally checked out? I hope that's the case. But here comes their closer, Josh Sborz, 15-17 on the year, but look at lefties hitting .441. So he's 15-17 in closing, but he's got a 5+ ERA. Can we do some damage?
We got time.
It's Pozo, the guy we want up hitting. He has 49 clutch. Schultz has 59 clutch, but we don't have anybody that can catch. So we're going to have to leave Pozo in. Fastball, slider, slurve.
Nope.
Good take, Pozo.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The rally cap paying off. I'll call that a strike. They did hit the black. 2-2 count. Oh, man. Gas. Scores for a strikeout. That brings up Dominic Fletcher, top of the lineup. If Fletcher can get on somehow, tying run would come to the plate. Good slider. We weren't ready. We're down to our final strike. We strike out with a bat on our shoulders, and the Rangers win, and we lose our second played game in a row. After starting the season, having won 5 play games, I've now lost 2 play games in a row, and in those games I think I've only scored a run apiece. Grant Taylor, the hard luck loser, gave up 2 runs in 5 innings, 2 solo shots. But he just didn't get a lot of hits. 6 hits, 1 run. Burleson had a great game, 3 for 4. Good to see him hitting. Unfortunately, though, that is going to be a D10 approval rating loss for our players. We're going to go ahead and roll that and then call it a day. I can find the dice for it. And we do a 5. So our player approval rating goes from 47 to 42. And unfortunately, we get swept by the Rangers. Well, that'll bring up, we'll go back home, or we'll stay home to take on the Cubs next, our Chicago rivals. But for now, it's a 3-game losing streak.
So we don't come away with a victory in this game, but I am still having a blast playing MLB The Show. Certainly looking forward to the college football game coming out, which I will be making a dynasty of that as well, coming up this summer in July. Sounds like there's going to be some really cool changes to the game. I'm very excited for that. But anyway, thank you for watching, and subscribe and smash that like button. And thank you again, as always, for watching. Have a great day.